It all started with a tweet on March 5th, 2022 saying, "Are there more doors or wheels in the world?" After posting this to Twitter, it blew up and got over 223,000 votes. Since March, this has been an ongoing debate for over a year now, with no one truly knowing if there are more wheels or doors in the world. Well, since I have too much free time on my hands, I'm going to be telling you my opinion on if there are more doors or wheels in the world. First off, let's start with doors. Let alone that there are 180 different types of buildings on Wikipedia alone, which means there's a clear chance of more of them, including trap doors, car doors, garage doors. There are a bunch of different type of doors that we can define as doors. As let's be honest, there's probably over 1 trillion buildings in the world. But what about cars? Well, on models alone, there are 400 different types of models in the US alone. Not to mention the abundance of toy cars, considering that there are other things that can be defined as on wheels. Now, if I had to give you a rough estimate on how many buildings there are in the world, it's probably going to be similar to the amount of people there are in the world, which is around 8 billion. Now, with saying that, what does that mean? Well, depending on the size of the building, like the Burj Khalifa, for example, there could be a lot or little doors. It gives the ability that everyone knows that they're going to understand about the amount of buildings equate to 10 times the amount of doors at minimum. But you can also say the same thing for cars, as there are 400 different types of models in the US alone. Over 700 models in the world is not a big number to expect. With that being said, what do I think? I am under the firm belief that there are more cars than buildings in the world, along with the different types of variabilities, along with the mass production of toy cars. I truly think that there are more cars than doors. Now, this isn't to say that they're off by a wide margin, that one is a lot more than the other. And I actually think it's really close. But I have to admit, traversing is becoming more of a popular thing to do than just a building in itself. There could be a lot of wheels in the building, but it's very uncommon compared to the amount of cars that are probably mass produced every single year. As in 2021 alone, 80 million cars were produced, meaning that if that's the average of per year that they are making these cars, there has to be over at least 5 billion cars, which is not saying that's a big number compared to the population of Earth, but it's pretty wild, including buses and trucks and other vehicles. I think it makes sense to assume that cars have more. Do we truly know the answer? No, of course we don't. But it's an interesting debate, and I want to hear your guys' opinion on it. Are there more doors or wheels in the world? I'm on team wheels. There is no way in the world that there are more doors in the world than wheels, because traversing is such a popular thing to do. If you're team doors, make sure you like and subscribe. If not, I mean, you can still subscribe, but I'm not a fan of people who pick team doors, so bye.